Let's just be honest. You hate EDSA. You hate the traffic. You hate how a quick trip to the mall turns into a 2-hour existential crisis. Well, forget that noise. Because while you were stuck creeping at 10 kilometers per hour in a jeepney, one corporation was quietly building the only thing that matters. A 30 billion solution so massive, it's not just an airport. It's a city that eats traffic for breakfast. This is not another broken promise. This is the new Manila International Airport, and it's about to redefine what it means to be fast in the Philippines. But before we get to the 3 runways and the 100 million passenger capacity, let's talk about the nightmare we're escaping. Stick around, because the sheer absurdity of the current situation makes this mega project look even better. We all know the drill. Landing at NAIA is like playing a round of Russian roulette with your sanity. You've survived an 11-hour flight from the US, you're exhausted, and then, bam, welcome to Manila, where the queue for a taxi looks like a Taylor Swift concert line, and the drive to Makati takes longer than the flight from Cebu. For years, NAIA hasn't been an airport. It's a beautifully inefficient museum of delays, holding 47 million passengers in a space designed for about half that. The congestion costs the Philippine economy an estimated 3.5 billion Philippine pesos a day. That's not just bad for business. That's just insulting to your personal time. You literally spend 1 month of your life per year just sitting in traffic. And it's not just the roads. NAIA's single, overworked runway means flights circle like desperate vultures, burning jet fuel and adding hours to your journey, all because the current infrastructure peaked sometime around the Jurassic period. We've tried Band-Aids, skyways, number coding, praying to the traffic gods. None of it worked. Why? Because the problem wasn't a road problem, it was an entry point problem. So the problem is defined, NAIA is ancient, and traffic is soul-crushing. Now let's talk about the solution that San Miguel cooked up. It's not a small upgrade, it's a complete relocation. And the scale is so staggering, you might need to check your bank account just to feel grounded again. Enter the new Manila International Airport, or NMIA, if you like your mega project sounding official. This isn't just a new terminal, it's a completely new, purpose-built aviation gateway constructed on 2,500 hectares of land in Bulacan. That's 4 times the size of NAIA. San Miguel Corporation, headed by Ramon Ang, is throwing down 735 billion Philippine pesos, that's the 30 billion USD figure you saw in the title, to make this happen. Why Bulacan? Simple. Space and strategy. They are literally building an economic zone from the ground up, designed to suck the air traffic away from the congested city center and provide Filipinos with a true modern travel experience. Imagine checking in with zero chaos, boarding on time, and, here's the kicker, having multiple expressways and an 80-kilometer-per-hour railway system built specifically to connect you quickly to Metro Manila. No more guessing games. No more gridlock. NMIA promises to be the first major Philippine airport where the drive to the terminal doesn't feel like a punishment. 735 billion Philippine pesos is a huge number, but what are they actually buying with all that cash? You need to see the specs. We're talking about more than just concrete. We're talking about 100 million passengers a year and a runway system that could handle almost anything you throw at it. Get ready for the details, because this is where the excitement really takes off. All right, buckle up. We need to talk numbers, because this is where the scale of the NMIA project goes from big plan to absolute reality. When we say 735 billion Philippine pesos, that's enough to buy approximately, well, let's just say it's enough to build 3 separate subway systems or buy every single car currently stuck on EDSA twice. The sheer engineering is a flex. The project starts with 3 parallel runways, with space earmarked for a 4th. That means less circling, more landing, and a 90 out of 100 reliability score for on-time departures. The current target is to handle 100 million passengers annually, That's over double NAIA's peak capacity. Think about that. 100 million people moving efficiently through a world-class terminal. They're building 4 terminals designed to handle the next century of air travel, not just the next decade. And let's talk about the real Filipino benefit: jobs. San Miguel has promised to generate over 1 million jobs across the project's life cycle. This isn't just construction. This is an entire surrounding aerotropolis: hotels, business parks, and logistics hubs. This project isn't just fixing our airport problem. It's creating a new economic heartland outside of Metro Manila. The benefit is clear. Filipinos can now find high-paying work closer to home, easing the burden on the capital. The timeline is aggressive, a true testament to private sector speed. The initial target for partial opening is as early as 2026. Yes, that's just around the corner. While infrastructure projects are famous for delays, the commitment here is backed by the largest corporation in the country, and they are moving dirt at an insane pace. The full phase, including all 4 terminals and the high-speed access roads, is slated for completion before 2030. That means the decade of the 2020s is when the Philippines officially completes its transition from an air travel bottleneck to an aviation powerhouse. But wait, there's an even bigger twist. How do they solve the Bulacan traffic problem they're about to create? They're building the solution before the problem even starts. The project includes major road and rail infrastructure, specifically the 19-kilometer airport tollway connector, which will link NMIA directly to the North Luzon Expressway, NLEX, and potentially the Skyway, bypassing local roads entirely. That's the 80-kilometer-per-hour difference between cruising comfortably and crawling through provincial side streets. They didn't just build a better airport, they built a better way to get to the better airport. That's next-level planning, people. Okay, so we have the jaw-dropping costs, the massive runway plan, and the aggressive timeline. The evidence is overwhelming. But the one thing they can't engineer is the atmosphere. Let's talk about the cultural shift this project is forcing, and then I want to hear your take on who benefits the most. This project isn't just steel and concrete, it's a statement. It's the Philippines finally deciding it's tired of being stuck in the waiting room and wants a seat at the world-class table. It's an infrastructure score of 97 out of 100 for audacity and scale. We're moving on from the age of excuses to the age of expressways, and it's genuinely exciting. So, here's the question for the comments section. Which part of the NMIA project is the biggest game changer for you personally? Is it finally having world-class terminals? Is it the promise of skipping Manila traffic via the new connector roads? Or is it the potential for those 1 million jobs? Let me know below. Hit that like button if you think the Philippines is finally stepping up its infrastructure game. Subscribe for more bold takes, and remember, the future is fast. Don't get left behind. I'll see you in the next one.